My name is Nicole Rița, and since 8 years I work in the police academy, where I am in charge of the sector for the qualification structures of the middle and high-level police officers. It is worthy to emphasize the training program for border police, which the academy carried out in close cooperation with UNHCR and IOM since last September, and which is still ongoing.
Në këtë kuadër, duhet të theksoj trajnimet e posaçme që janë kryer me strukturat e kualifikimeve të policisë kufitare. Në bashkëpunim të ngushtë midis Akademisë Policisë, UNHCR-s dhe IOM-it,
we have conducted about 14 training courses with the border police officers, covering topics of judicial attributes of the border police and the pre-screening system. This program has been carried out in cooperation with the Office of the General Prosecutor, with the professors of the law faculty, as well as with the other experts who have knowledge in the field of judicial police.
Edhe me zyrën e prokurorit të përgjithshëm, me pedagogët e fakultetit të drejtësisë, me struktura të tjera të përshtatshme që kanë njohuri në fushën e policisë gjyqësore. Objekti I kursit ka qenë ushtrimi I përgjegjësive dhe detyrave që duhet të kryejë oficeri I policisë kufitare në komisariatin e policisë.
The course focused on the responsibilities and duties which should be carried out by the border police to suppress trafficking in human beings and the documentation of such activity.
Është një proces I cili edhe në të ardhmen do të realizohet duke u forcuar ky bashkëpunim dhe ky trajnim me strukturat e policisë kufitare.
In Librazhd, we attended a training session with the border police. A representative of IOM is training today the border police of Librazhd district and informs them about the knowledge that the pre-screening team in the field should have.
Janë 5 partner, 3 nga të cilët janë organizata ndërkombëtare, siç u prezantuam këtu. Pra ka përfaqësues të IOM-it, Organizatës Ndërkombëtare për Migracionin, të UNHCR-s, të OSBE-s, si dhe 2 struktura tuaja, pra Ministrisë së Rendit.
Today, we will focus on the difficulties you encounter during the implementation of pre-screening. You will have to discuss with your superiors about the difficulties you may encounter in the border crossing points where you come across foreigners with irregular documents.
Dhe ju do të diskutoni me shefat tuaj pikërisht për procedurat e punës kur patrulla ose ju që veproni në kufillin e gjelbër ndesheni me kategori të tilla, pra me gjithmonë me qytetar të huaj pa dokumenta ose me dokumenta jo të rregull.
The border police have an important task. Following continuous training with experts from IOM, UNHCR and OSCE, the border police is ready to deal with questions of asylum and irregular migration in accordance with European standards. It also identifies and assists victims of trafficking, including unaccompanied children. Several measures have been taken in relation to foreigners who try to enter with irregular documents to accommodate them in reception centers located in the vicinity of the police commissariats at the border crossing points. Such centers are built in almost every entry gate to Albania. The one you are seeing is the reception facility in Kapshtica, which is being reconstructed with the support of IOM in accordance with up-to-date standards.
The asylum seekers who request the protection of the Albanian state cannot be refouled from Albania, but they are treated in accordance with the Albanian legislation. The police controller receives the asylum request, which may be given in any form, written, verbal, or by gesture. The Directorate for Refugees and UNHCR are notified for every case of asylum seeker. The asylum seeker is then accommodated in a reception facility, such as the one which is being rebuilt by IOM in Kapshtica. Their stay in this facility should last no longer than 48 hours. The human rights and freedoms of an asylum seeker are respected. Special treatment is provided for children and women.
Parimi I moskthimit është një
The principle of non-refoulement is one of the most important in international law. In essence, this principle does not permit a state where a person has sought asylum to refoul this person back to his country of origin. Expulsion or extradition of foreigners who seek asylum should be done in accordance with the legal rules. All conditions are guaranteed so that persons in need of protection are provided normal conditions within the required timeframes. Rehabilitation of such facilities have already been completed in the Durrësi Harbor, in Shëngjini Harbor, in the border crossing points of Blata, Three Bridges in Përmet, Livadja, Kapshtica, Kakavia, and in the Mother Teresa Airport.
Të cilët janë në pritje të ekipit të përzgjedhjes.
Persona të cilët kërkojnë mbrojtje.
Foreigners who seek to enter the Albanian territory and ask for protection of Albania belong to different groups of people. These foreigners are assisted by the pre-screening team. What is the pre-screening process? Pre-screening is the classification of the various categories of foreigners, and if they are asylum seekers, the Directorate for Refugees transfers them to the Babur Reception Center.
Për ta konkretizuar procesin e përzgjedhjes, ndoqëm me kameran ton dy persona që u futën.
To illustrate the pre-screening process, we followed with our camera two persons who entered Albania through the international airport. The border police inspector, after verifying the documents, notices that the travelers lack entry visa or have irregular documents.
Po, të dëgjoj. Të dëgjoj, thash.